Target Trading Academy.
Good afternoon, everybody. Preston Vogl here at Target Trading Academy with today's micro markets recap. Today is Wednesday, January 12th. It is almost 5 p.m. here. We've been a little busy doing administrative work in the office today. Pretty choppy day overall, but let's get into it with oil. As you can see, we opened gap up from yesterday's close. Never quite made it back down. Set a floor and it just melted along. Even the news for oil around here it wasn't really reactive. So pretty slow day in general for all of our markets. Pretty choppy. Let's move on to gold here. With gold, you can see that it did open inside of its range, just about at the close. Had some volatility in the micros here. Winner, but honestly, that's way too large of a bar to be trading off of. But if you did get in down here based off of our edges, it would have been a monster winner, immediate winner for that fact. But for that fact, not too much going on in gold. Again, just melting along here. Today, as I said, was pretty choppy. Getting into our equities, the ES. If I can just scrunch this up just a bit and then move it back for us to the open. You can see we also opened gap up, made a run up, met a ceiling, and then came down. Got a winner right off of our edges. First one just qualified itself, but the morning was pretty good for the first hour or so in terms of responsiveness at our levels, but then it just got choppy, and you'll see that we came and made some new highs for the day and then decided to go lower, and just sellers started taking over, and we got into yesterday's range, met the close, and then set our floor, and that's it. And then we just bounced between these two areas, just right in the middle. So not a whole lot going on, but we had several winners throughout the day off of our levels based off of our methodologies, but for the most part, still pretty choppy especially towards the afternoon. But yeah, moving on to the Nasdaq here. Let me just get this scrunched up a smidge. Nasdaq also opened gap up. Oops, can't pass it. Gap up, much like oil, decided to make some new highs, set the highs, and then come down and then melt down. If I can get here. Setting our high for the day, and then never coming back up to it and melting down back towards the close from yesterday. And it finally got there and set that low. So we did end up making a new net positive gain compared to yesterday in the Nasdaq, but pretty choppy in that afternoon session, and quite frankly about an hour and a half or two before lunch. So not a large window from the open. If you traded in the pre-market, it was pretty decent, but net gain in Nasdaq, net gain in the ES, and then net gain in oil and net gain in gold. So we're up for the day in terms of where we closed compared to yesterday. Several entries still, even if this day was pretty lackluster. We had quite a few entries throughout the day. You just have to be patient for them. If you're interested in finding out more information about these levels, these high volume areas that we give our students out each night, which they are taught to trade off of based off of our methodologies, feel free to reach out to us. We are Target Trading Academy. You can find us on Facebook or go to our website at targettradingacademy.com. Get in touch with a representative, and they'll gladly show you why we are the #1 trading education company in the world, and you'll quickly see why we have so many live successful students in our rooms each day. We look forward to seeing you.